All right, let's get to Dr. Disrespect. So Dr. Disrespect has now come back, and he had in a 20-minute session a response to the Twitch ban allegations. Now we're going to read a summary. If I had headphones and this was not a scuffed stream, I would watch the whole video. The video's here. You can watch it here. But what we're going to do is we're just going to read the summary, right? So I'm going to go through the summary and talk about where there may be some big issues with this and where I can see lawsuits coming out, and also why I said Twitch is not an innocent party here. And one thing I said through all this is I said, Guy, Dr. Disrespect can be a piece of shit. And he may be, right? That may be true. I don't know him personally. It's not my bro, right? But Twitch was not innocent, right? They are. Let's acknowledge that. But we could have situations where there's no really good party here. There's no party. There's no person that's like in the right in this. But legally, there may be defamation. So what's going on with the doctor? He's reapplying for monetization, but he's going to stream regardless. But ballsy move. And this is a good one because if he is denied monetization by YouTube, this actually may be a move, because oftentimes creators are too small to sue YouTube, but Dr. Disrespect might have enough money to actually sue YouTube for demonetization and win, right? This is a case where it could set precedent. If Dr. Disrespect sues YouTube for the demonetization, for the lost revenue, he could win. He could actually make enough money. So that would actually be hilarious if just on that section, we haven't even got to Twitch yet, just for YouTube, because we don't have enough cases setting a precedent for YouTube just willy-nilly demonetizing people. Anyways, let's continue with this. Staying on topic here. In the Twitch lawsuit, all parties were not allowed to speak publicly after the lawsuit was resolved. Settlement said no one could speak publicly, but if one side violated, he could respond. This is exactly what I said. I said this word for word in my analysis. And I said, look, these guys are the ones that fucked up. Ex-Twitch employee Cody Connors leaked the report for the 2020 ban. Doc says there will be repercussions for accusing him, stating, you don't know shit. You didn't have firsthand knowledge. You said I sexted a minor through whisper messages. And he talks about the legal definition of sexting and minor, which is going to get Cody fucked with defamation, because Cody really, really hates Dr. Disrespect. And when you're malicious like that, you're opening yourself up for defamation. It says the user was over the legal age of consent at the time of messages. So there you go. So that saying he sexted a minor, was it sexting? Were there images exchanged? Right? Defamation. And who's that on for not locking it down? Twitch, because they had an NDA. They should have an NDA with him. He was a Twitch employee. Says user was over the legal age of consent at the time of messages. He never intended to meet the user. They never made plans and never met. Twitch's trust and safety team admitted the messages weren't sexting and acknowledged it was not CSM. CSM. You guys can read this. I don't need to say it. He says there was no exchange of sexually explicit messages or images. He said he used the term inappropriately, purposefully in his initial response, but said it was mutual bantering with inappropriate jokes taken out of context. You know what's inappropriate about it? The fact that he was married, right? The fact that he was married. That's what's really inappropriate about it. But in this case, this is something that's caused damage to his reputation, because you've gone out there and you've said these things about him and they're not true. And Twitter knows they're not true. Twitch knows they're not true. Twitch never had a legal analysis on whether his messages were even illegal. This is huge. At least Niji Sanji, The Japanese black corporation has some underpaid law students. They don't even have that. These people don't even have an in-house counsel that can look at it real quick and do a legal analysis. Are you fucking kidding me? Crazy stuff. Notes his ex-Twitch partner manager never supported him and carried a grudge against them. This is very true. A lot of those guys, the same partner manager is involved with him getting banned. This is bad faith. This is actionable, and he could sue over that. And that's probably why they settled. That's probably why Twitch paid him out. Twitch user he was accused of inappropriately messaging said they didn't want to report anything to Twitch. The user was encouraged by an ex-partner manager to report the situation. The same partner manager escalated it to Twitch law enforcement in response. But you know what's crazy here? Twitch law enforcement doesn't know anything about the law. Their whole law enforcement function is a fucking joke. It's a kangaroo court. They don't have a single lawyer. They don't have a single lawyer on their law enforcement team. Crazy. Like, this is negligence on Twitch's part, if it is true. If this is true, Twitch is fucked. Now, mind you, this is coming from Guy. This is coming from DrDisrespect. So he could be lying, but holy fuck. If this is true, Twitch is fucked. Twitch is screwed. So they pull entirety of whisper messages. Doc says they cherry pick out a few of out of context excerpts from the messages. 1 hour later, Doc is suspended. NCMEC was reported to Doc's messages. The case was not escalated to law enforcement. Twitch bans Doc without a legal analysis that his messages were even illegal. Doc was banned without him or the alleged victim being interviewed. A judge determined his messages weren't illegal. Oh, boy. Says he's 6'8", beautiful family in life. Accuses other Twitch streamers of bad acts, but were never banned. Very true. Saying the N-word, reported doing things with dead animals, discussing PDF topics. Accuses Twitch of using this as a way to terminate his contract. References 2 big streamers being assigned to leave Twitch around this time. I'm assuming he is accusing Twitch of freeing up capital, terminating Doc's contract, but kept other big streamers from leaving as Ninja and Shroud left for Mixer. It says he has more he won't disclose. All statements according to DrDisrespect. crazy stuff, massive amounts of liability. He's definitely got a case there, 100% without a doubt.